Change your state, change your life. One of the first principles I learned from Tony Robbins is that your emotional state determines your actions, and your actions create your life. If you're feeling drained, fearful, or uncertain, your performance drops. But by changing your body, breath, and focus, you shift into a powerful state. Jump, smile, breathe deeper. Your physiology controls your psychology. I started using this daily, before work, before big decisions, and my results changed. I realized I don't need to wait to feel confident or motivated. I can create those states. And once I took charge of my state, everything else became more manageable. Where focus goes, energy flows. This idea hit me hard. Wherever your attention goes, your energy follows. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, you feel overwhelmed and stuck. But if you shift your focus to what you want, your brain starts searching for solutions. I was focusing too much on my problems, on the people who hurt me, on the failures. Once I trained myself to focus on gratitude, goals, and growth, my life expanded. I began journaling what I was thankful for and visualizing success daily. That small shift gave me clarity and momentum. Tony taught me, focus is a decision, not a mood. Raise your standards, you get in life what you tolerate. That single sentence from Tony Robbins shook me. I realized I had low standards in many areas: my health, my finances, my mindset. Tony says real change happens when you decide, I will no longer accept this. I stopped tolerating lateness, junk food, toxic friendships, and self-doubt. I raised my standard to show up on time, work out consistently, speak kindly to myself, and aim higher in business. Life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you demand of yourself. That shift in standards wasn't easy, but it was life-changing. The power of decisions. Tony often says, it is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. I used to wait until I felt ready. But waiting was a decision too, a decision to stay stuck. I learned that successful people don't wait for confidence. They decide first, and confidence follows. I started deciding to act, even when I was scared. I decided to speak up, launch projects, and change habits, imperfectly but consistently. That taught me that clarity and momentum come after the decision, not before. Every time you hesitate, ask, what decision am I avoiding? Then make it and grow through it. The story you tell yourself. Tony emphasizes that we all live by stories, beliefs about who we are and what's possible. I was telling myself, I'm not good at business, or I'll never be consistent. Those stories became self-fulfilling. Tony taught me to rewrite them. I'm resourceful. I learn fast. I finish what I start. Every day I asked, what's my current story? Is it serving me or limiting me? That mental shift alone unlocked progress. When you change the narrative, you change your identity, and your identity drives your behavior. You're never stuck because of your ability, you're stuck because of the story you keep telling. Progress equals happiness. The final and most powerful lesson. Progress, not perfection, is what makes us feel alive. I used to think happiness would come once I hit big goals. But Tony flipped that. Joy comes from growing, improving, moving forward, even slowly. I started celebrating small wins. A better morning routine, a healthier meal, a calmer response. That built momentum. I realized happiness isn't in the destination. It's in becoming more of who you're meant to be. Every step forward, however small, counts. And once I embraced that mindset, I stopped feeling behind. I felt alive, focused, and full of purpose. That's the real win.